So you're doing exactly what you've done so far. You warm enough?
Mm-hmm.
So you want to uncover what you're working on. Here's the leg. So get some oil on and you use an effleurage move. And the difference here, on the back you do your effleurage upwards. Here you're using your hands more sideways so that you cover the legs.
Yeah.
And also your hands, your fingers on your right hand don't go with it.
No, exactly. So this outside arm is always the top one, as you say, because otherwise you'd be going, that hand will be going higher. So just effleurage, then heavy effleurage. And it's a sweep up the whole of the leg. Then pétrissage. And on the legs, what I tend to do is go up, just pushing up in a line like that, and then pulling down, and then I do my pétrissage up. So it's like rubbing out the line with my thumbs.
Okay.
Down here, and then rubbing out my lines with my thumbs, and then over here. So roughly 3 lines, depends on the size of your legs really. Go to the top and do the same, so up, and then rub out the line, then over to the side, and rub out that line. So here working on all the hamstring muscles, and then sliding down. Kneading. It was creaky as well. You can do ringing. Do a couple of effleurage just to join in there. Then we can use our percussion moves. So on the back we did our hacking, so you can do that on the calf and on the hamstrings here at the back. But we've also got some other percussion moves. One of them is called cupping, and I'm absolutely rubbish at this, that you make a cupping shape with your hands. And what it's supposed to do is cause a vacuum and bring blood to the surface. So you should get a sort of red marks, but I never do because I'm rubbish at it. It's supposed to sound like a horse's hoof. A couple of effleurage. Then we've got some other percussion moves that we use, using our fists. So this is using the side of your fist, so sort of the back of your fist if you like. This is pounding, and you can do it along the side with the other side of your fist like that. So that gets to the tensor fasciae lata, which is the big tendon that's down the side of the leg here. And then we use the other part of our fist, which is beating. And obviously we didn't do those on the back. So just a joining effleurage. And we're going to lift the leg up and we're going to work on some passive moves. Again, these are things we don't do on the back. You got any knee issues, Claire? So if they've no knee issues, you can rotate the knee. So support the lower thigh and just rotate the knee both directions. Then we're going to do a downwards, upside down effleurage if you like. So I'm using that V shape of my hand and I'm literally going down the calf. So you want to go down sort of 2 or 3 parts. So go over this side and back, down the middle and round there. So that's a reverse effleurage on the leg if you like. Then we're going to use a forearm and roll. This is rolling effleurage, so a bit like our spinal stretches in a way, but we're just doing it down the calf here. I'm just rolling the forearm down there. And we're going to put the leg down. And then just have the effleurage. So, again, you know, that's 5 minutes. It's not a huge amount, really. Right, can you turn over for me, Claire? Just do the front of your leg. There we go. Right.
Yeah.
So then uncover the front of the leg. And in the exam, you'll only do the back of one leg and the front of another. You won't do both legs. So oil on. Exactly the same on the front of the leg. The only difference is, on the front of the leg, you've got a knee in the way. And you don't want to be going over the knee. So you almost sort of jump off the knee. So you sort of go up and like that, but you don't come off because you'd lose contact. So you just go really gently over the knee. So the firmer pressure on the upper leg. So that's effleurage. Heavy effleurage, again, you've got to avoid the knee, so you've really got to sort of go up the side and swing round onto the top of the thigh here. Kneading, I wouldn't particularly do it on the lower leg. I would tend just to do a lot of the front of the leg moves on the upper leg because here's just bone and you've worked already on the thigh, so you don't really need to do that. I wouldn't do petrissage here because again it's just bone. So you're going to do all of your stuff really on the upper thigh, not on the... Is that tickling? No, the thighs are often tickling. Try and be nice and firm. Kneading. Again, I wouldn't particularly do ringing on the upper because again, it could be going into a bit, especially if you've got a man on the table. So you don't really want to be. So I wouldn't go down that road.
If you were doing both legs, would you do the backs of both legs
before
you move to the front?
Yeah, I would, because otherwise you'd be turning them back over. So a bit of kneading, and then a couple of effleurage. And again, all your percussion moves you wouldn't do on the lower leg because it's just bone. So you'd do them on the top of the leg here. So pounding, beating.
Nice relaxing.
Yeah. And hacking. And then effleurage again. Always finish with effleurage. And then I would just give a little pull at the end. And then you cover over. So, you know, there's not a huge amount